I don't hate anyone enough to take them to go see this film. This is going to be a doozy of an episode. The Little Mermaid is the 2023 live-action remake/adaptation of the beloved 1988 Disney classic of the same name. That's really all you need to know, and I'm assuming that everybody has seen the original, so I'm not going to waste any time recapping the plot of this film. Let's just jump straight in. A fundamental quality that is lost when remaking these cartoon classics is their very nature, their cartooniness. This film's more serious and grounded appearance does not do this movie any favors. In fact, the realism of these remakes is nonsensical, counterproductive, and comes across as a gimmick. The original film was a heightened and fanciful story. These elements are sabotaged in attempting to replicate naturalistic visuals. The merits of the original film were its imaginative and fantastical ideas. When you subvert those aspects, you are left with the shallow and senseless remains of what was once a lively and inspired idea. In short, this movie is unoriginal and needs a swift karate chop to the throat. Now, I do take it back. This movie is not entirely unoriginal. It does add 30 more minutes to the original runtime, which is in fact a half hour too long. It also adds 4 new songs, but none of these new inclusions rise to the occasion. It is glaringly obvious while watching this film which scenes were added. Not because we all know the original film, but because none of these new additions are on par or even half as good as the quality of the original. It is this movie that cements the fact that Disney has moved over to a quality over quantity mindset. It's like that one scene in The Office when Michael addresses the bullpen and asks which is better, a medium amount of good pizza or all you can eat of pretty good pizza. What pizza are you going to eat? The choice is clear. We all want Alfredo's Pizza Cafe. The quantity over quality mindset has never worked, and Disney stands as a testament. As to be expected with any new Disney movie, this film contains alterations to the original source material. And though these changes are subtle, that is arguably worse. The most egregious of these changes come in the form of rewritten song lyrics. These new lyrics are meant to be more inclusive and less offensive, but these revisions hilariously backfire. In the case of Poor Unfortunate Souls, the original depicts Ursula shushing Ariel as she is about to speak up against Ursula's tricks. But in the new version, there is an additional scene where Ariel stops Ursula halfway through, swims off a bit, and denounces Ursula before being drawn back in and making the deal anyway. They added this because, quote, the original might make young girls somehow feel they shouldn't speak out of turn. But what does this mean for the new version? that Ursula, or Ariel rather, knows what she is doing is wrong and does it anyway? Is that really a better message? The second lyrical rewrite occurs in the Kiss the Girl song that Sebastian sings to Eric. The original lyrics read as so: "Possible she want you to. There's one way to ask her. It don't take a word, not a single word. Go on and kiss the girl." And the revision: "Possible she want you to. Use your words, boy, and ask her. If the time is right, and the time is tonight, go on and kiss the girl." This line was changed for the concern of, quote, "People have gotten very sensitive about the idea that Prince Eric would in any way force himself on Ariel." Most people will walk in and out of the theater and look past these changes, or perhaps might not even be aware that they occurred at all. But I believe that it's this complete lack of nuance in both character actions and development that really kills this film. I can't tell if the writers were oblivious or just ignorant to the fact that Ariel needs to be arrogant in the beginning so that she can learn to balance her desires along with the wisdom of her father. In the pursuit of creating strong female characters, we can't show flawed female characters, even on the road to change. We can't have a man help in any constructive way. And in the pursuit of creating strong female characters, we have made them masculine and gotten rid of their femininity. Which, to be honest, was my favorite trait in a woman. And regarding the Kiss the Girl song, no parent cringes and covers their children's eyes in anticipation for the scene where Eric might kiss the girl without asking. That just doesn't happen. No parent, and especially no child, has read that absurdly far into that scene. In the flagrant attempt to achieve a perfect PC rating, this film has lost two key elements: femininity and romance. No scene can be intimate or flirtatious unless the man asks the woman if she can sign his legally binding love document that clearly states that they can kiss for 0.2 seconds 10 times until their contractual obligations are up for renegotiation. Just grab the girl and kiss her already. I'm sure she went on this romantic nighttime boat ride with you because she wants to stay friends. Yeah, right. Now, I know it's become repetitive to say that these films run on nostalgia, but it's true. The only reason you would want to go see a movie this bad is if you wanted to see your old friends again. Disney produces watered down and mutilated versions of their older stories and prays you won't notice. And in fact, most people don't. But the true difference between Disney's originals and their remakes is that the originals will forever be remembered, cherished, beloved, and admired, but the remakes will forever be loathed and despised, and for good reason. Rejected and forgotten will be the epitaph on this movie's gravestone, a stone that was carved long before this film was released. Now, let's move on to my rating. Should you see The Little Mermaid? No. I don't think any adult should see this film. I don't think any child should see this film. I regret seeing this film. If you want to watch a good movie, watch the original. I'm giving The Little Mermaid a 0.5 star out of 5. I would give it lower if I could. Well, I mean, this is my show, so I can do what I want. So, -5 out of 5. That's all I have for today. Next week, I'll be reviewing Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, so look out for that. And if you liked this video, you'll enjoy my review of Fast X. You can follow me on Letterboxd to read my short and witty reviews of films I watch daily. You can listen to the podcast version of this show only on Spotify. And yeah, subscribe or something so I can afford to keep paying for these videos.